There's two worlds. Which world are we living for?
Amen.
We should be on first name basis with the teller at the bank of heaven.
Come on. That's good.
You know, my granddad used to, in fact, I used to walk in the bank, the president would come around and say, "Hello, Mr. Mize, how you doing? Hello, sir." You know, I mean, we were on first name basis. I'd go in there and say, "Hey, I need to borrow $5,000. He said, "Okay, you don't put anything up for collateral?" "No, I'll just do it on my name." "Okay, here." You know, our name used to be good. My granddad was an auto mechanic, owned his own business forever, and I worked for him when I was a kid and as a teenager, and intended to go into business with him when I grew up. And he even had put his name on the business, was waiting for me to get there. And I was very close to my grandparents. But God spoke to me at 13 and said, "You're a missionary." So the hardest thing I ever had to do in my entire life was to go to my granddad and say, "Granddad, I can't go in business with you. I'm going to be a missionary and I'm going to travel all over the world." And he would literally tell me to go buy some auto parts, and it's big order, and to send me to the parts store, and he'd just grab a brown paper sack. In Texas we say sack, up north they say bag, but he'd just grab a brown paper sack and just scribble his initials on it like that and hand it to me, just a ripped off piece. And he said, "Just give him this." So I'd go to the auto parts store and I'd give him a list of auto parts I needed, big box, big money, and I'd just say, "Here, Granddad said give you this." "Oh yeah, well thank you." Yeah. His name was good. On a torn piece of paper. And now we got lawyers, teams of lawyers to make contracts that thick, just full of loopholes. And then we search those things trying to figure out, how can I get out of this? How can I get out of this? I always figured if I went to the mission fields when I was a kid, I figured if I go to the mission fields and I can find a guy with gray hair and I need something from him, if I can get him to look me in the eye and shake my hand, I know it'll happen. His word will be his bond.
Yeah.
You don't think that way today with the younger generation? Well, one of those guys look you in the eye and shake your hand, you can take it to the bank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Amen. Y'all are y'all here?